It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns under the lights on Thursday night.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen here in the booth. Greg, we've been around for a minute, as the kids like to say. I called your games. There are guys who you played with back in your day who are now the veteran players in the league, and we got a couple of veterans here at quarterback. What a difference it makes for a team when they come in with a guy who knows what he's doing back at quarterback.
Oh, and it really does. And remember, Mike, the only way to gain experience is to gain experience. There's no magic formula. You got to be in the fire, make mistakes, make great plays, learning lessons. The more you see, the better you get. And no position is that more magnified than in the NFL at the quarterback position. So the fact that these guys have played so many games, so many seasons, they've seen so much, that's a huge advantage for each of these teams. Now the question is, in today's matchup, who comes out on top?
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Steelers led out by their quarterback, Russell Wilson. Still strange to not see him in a Seattle uniform where he was for a decade, a couple of years with the Broncos. And now Greg, the 9-time Pro Bowler, year one in Pittsburgh.
Let's not forget, Mike, not too long ago, Russell Wilson was not only the face and one of the top superstars of the NFL, he was a bona fide Hall of Fame quarterback. So the talent and the resume, it's still there. He puts together one of those vintage performances we've seen throughout the years. This team's going to be hard to beat.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. The speed on display. He's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. Pierre Strong on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the former #1 overall pick back in the 2015 draft, former Heisman winner as well, Jameis Winston.
As hard as it may be, Mike, to resist, I don't think they need to come out and think we have to match them big play for big play after just giving up that early score. Stick to your plan. Pick up the first down and allow this game to start unfolding and settle into a rhythm. Execute your game plan. Don't try to match what your opponents do.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. To throw, Winston. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the pistol, a give to Chubb. He gets close to the yellow line. Tackle made at the 46. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. He's going to have a Browns first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A second down throw for Jameis. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try to run for it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Ready. Let's go.
They'll try it now with Chubb. He's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down. Once again, it's Chubb. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. 2nd and a yard. From the gun, Winston. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Ready.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Set, punt.
Here's Chubb.
Well, the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
From the shotgun, it's Zappy. And he'll get this inside the... No further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Browns are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in... and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Steelers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll get about 2. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Here's the replacement for Cameron Johnston. Corliss Waitman on to punt. Back deep is Jalen Darden. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Browns offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there, and that is going to bring up fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Browns first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. Working out of the gun, Zappy. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
The second down throw is incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. If you got to start looking elsewhere, you don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Browns are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Now he takes off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. A 1-point affair, 7-6 is the score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run. Here's Harris. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is hard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now Russ. And he'll take it on in. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Nick Chubb and the rest of the Browns offense set to take over again. His drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline to the 40. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. Zappy now to throw on first down. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A first down throw for Zappi. That's complete. Some more on the right side. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the handoff, this is Chubb. First down and more for Chubb. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. One of the Steelers has it. What a shame to get a big gainer out of the running game. And just at the end, turn it over. The defense walks off the field with the football.
Mike, we don't see rush plays of that length very often in the NFL. So then you finally get one, and it's a shame you forget to protect the ball, and it leads to the takeaway.
Here comes offense now heading back onto the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2. First down and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll push forward for about a yard. Myles Garrett able to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll give it to Harris again. He'll bring this up to the 22. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 30. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Browns offense and their star running back, Nick Chubb, set to take over once more. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now give to Chubb, running right.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Zappi. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Zappi. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Harris. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. 3rd and 2. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Browns offense ready to take over once more. First down, Zappi. He gets this one to Moore. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Chubb. A pickup there of 13. First down, Cleveland.
That's good for A. First and 10.
Now Zappy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now Chubb. What can they do here on third down and 7? Zappy now. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down. Throwing is Zappy. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Now Zappy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On first and 10, Zappy. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He'll run with Chubb. And he nearly takes it in, but they're going to say he's short of the goal line. So now it is fourth and goal. This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a... And that big offensive block, clearing space. He's in. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Cleveland. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on fourth and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. Going to take this all the way back. 82 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, it is because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's 1st and 10. The Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. That's to the right side and incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. To throw is Zappi. Here's a screen set up for 4. And he gets this up close to the 1st down. Mark him at the 32. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Zappi to throw. And that is incomplete.
This is a play call I don't quite understand, Mike. Backed up on your side of the field, just convert on 3rd down. Get a fresh set of downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a 4th down decision deep in your own territory.
Play action now. Zappi. Downfield for Njoku. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in.
That's interference.
Looked like he might have gotten there early. Now it's Zappi. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. Wilson lines up in the pistol. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. Interesting 4th down decision. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. Here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Steelers, who are in the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. We got a fine 1st half out of the former Alabama man, Najee Harris. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that 1st half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. On the return, this is strong. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. The home team's offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Zappy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Zappy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Another run here with Harris. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he will score. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Browns. Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Browns extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. Warren, 1st down and more. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 8-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This from 34 yards. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will tie the game at 24. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. Zappy now to throw on 1st down. His throw left is complete with Judy. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
That's good for A.
Out of the gun, they'll give it, and it's 4. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Brown.
A 1st down throw for Zappy. Going to look deep, looking for more. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, Ford. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. A pistol give to Foreman. He's going to have a Browns 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll run with 4. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Zappy. He finds Judy on that one. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
Let's go now.
They'll stick to the ground. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll run. Now on comes Dustin Hopkins in a pressure situation. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Steeler first down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll run here. And he'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. A run out of the gun with Warren. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Third down, here's Wilson. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 17 yards on that play. That's a Steeler first down. Now Warren. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. 2nd down and 3. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On the handoff, it's Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They go play action with Wilson. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. George Pickens. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
His kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 31, Browns 27.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. We'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Zappy. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. Here's Austin to return. Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 15. First down, Pittsburgh.
Gives up the middle to Harris. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll give it to Harris again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. That's the safety, Brett Delpit. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Mike, on the list of worst possible outcomes for this drive, that is certainly at the top. With this much time left, all you're looking to do is, 1, maintain possession of the ball, and number 2, run off as much clock as possible. Then disaster strikes. Not only do you turn the ball over, you let them take it back for 6, and now you find yourself coming back onto the field here in a minute, trailing with very little time left.
An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. Time to kick it back the other way. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He's got Fryermuth open on the left side.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
He's got his tight end. That's Fryermuth. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Again, Wilson. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. The dog pound, as usual, doing their part. This is 3rd down. Harris. Now we get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. They get the stop. Under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied. Here in the final minute.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. Another try, 2nd and 10. Zappy now. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. 4. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Now on 2nd and long.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Now on comes Dustin Hopkins in a pressure situation. This to win the game. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Now on comes Dustin Hopkins in a pressure situation. This one he's got to have. That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So the dog pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.